The Silicon Choke Point highlights Taiwan's critical role in the global tech landscape. As the hub for leading-edge logic silicon, Taiwan's 14,000 square miles are pivotal for artificial intelligence and global power dynamics. This concentration poses unprecedented risks, as any disruption could ripple through global supply chains. Understanding this choke point is essential for navigating future geopolitical and economic challenges. This is Brian French with FloridaTechnologyNews.com with the Florida Authority Network. Today we are going to talk about the precarious position the world economy would be in if China made a military move on Taiwan. A conflict in Taiwan could slash global gross domestic product by 10% in the first year, a $10 trillion hit. Taiwan's gross domestic product might plummet by 40%, while the United States could face a 7% drop, equating to a $2 trillion recession. The supply of cutting-edge logic chips could decrease by 62%, causing a macroeconomic shock larger than COVID-19 or the 2008 crisis. Taiwan's semiconductor manufacturing company dominates the semiconductor industry, controlling 72% of foundry and 90% of leading-edge silicon. This creates an absolute dependence for tech giants like NVIDIA, Apple, and Advanced Micro Devices. The mature nodes are crucial for global automotive, industrial, and medical hardware. With no immediate structural substitutes, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company is the pivotal hub for the fabless semiconductor world. This concentration underscores the vulnerability of the global tech supply chain. Hyperscaler capital expenditure is wiring the global economy to a single straight, with a projected $725 billion by 2026. This is the largest coordinated private capital deployment in history, creating a concentrated bet on Taiwanese wafers. The systemic balance sheet risk for the 7 largest United States corporations is unhedged, with no clean substitute in sight. Advanced packaging is the critical yet invisible barrier to scaling AI technology. Every leading AI accelerator relies on TSMC's CoWoS packaging, predominantly centered in Taiwan. Without it, a fabricated GPU is merely an unusable component. The United States lags significantly behind Asian manufacturing clusters in packaging capacity. This dependency makes cutting-edge AI chips vulnerable, turning them into expensive paperweights without the necessary packaging. A leading-edge fab is akin to a patient on life support. Severing global supply lines would be catastrophic. Beijing's ambition to bypass extreme ultraviolet developmental delays is flawed. Modern fabs depend on a continuous global supply of tools and chemicals, and the tacit engineering expertise cannot be forcibly acquired. The moment conflict erupts, fabs transform into dead assets. The Advanced Semiconductor Materials Lithography. Kill switch allows remote shutdown from Veldhoven, Netherlands, halting operations instantly. Supply severance cuts off essential ultrapure gases, chemicals, and spare parts, crippling production. Human capital strategies involve pre-planned workforce evacuation and refugee protocols, ensuring safety and continuity. Lastly, the broken nest policy serves as a credible deterrence, threatening facility neutralization to prevent hostile takeovers. The immediate freezing of the global digital economy would occur, halting advanced server manufacturing and consumer tech. The automotive industry would face a crisis 3 times worse than the 2021 chip shortages. Western militaries would encounter severe industrial base vulnerabilities. Losing Taiwan's output, whether by direct strikes or blockades, would instantly freeze global technology development. Markets currently price a near zero probability of conflict involving Taiwan. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company trades like a utility with geopolitical risks unpriced. Its top 20 customers have a combined market capitalization exceeding $7 trillion. Without a clean hedge, these risks remain unexpressed in market prices. However, second-source foundries gain strategic value, and geographic diversification becomes a competitive advantage. Equipment and packaging suppliers outside Taiwan are re-rated upward, reflecting their increased importance. The United States is strategically pivoting to relocate leading-edge semiconductor capacity to American soil. By 2030, the United States aims for a 30% share of this capacity. In Arizona, TSMC is expanding towards a $265 billion 10-fab complex. Ohio sees Intel scaling its 18A pipeline, while Samsung in Texas is adding advanced capacity. This strategy aims to create a robust domestic ecosystem, ensuring resilience even if Taiwan's semiconductor production is compromised. In the corporate reality, companies must hedge the unhedgeable by aggressively dual sourcing. Hyperscalers need to qualify second foundries to withstand disruptions. Re-architecting for resilience involves shifting from single-source reliance to multi-vendor designs. Elevating supply chain security to a board-level concern is crucial, as it is now a national security imperative. Watch hyperscalers' diversification contracts for true market risk assessments. Navigating the silicon transition presents both opportunities and challenges. The silicon shield acts as a deterrent, yet its structural limits are evident. Concentration risk is now a critical board-level concern, not just a procurement issue. While diversification efforts are in progress, the timing of their impact remains uncertain. This is Brian French with the Florida Authority Network. For more information on the topic, visit FloridaTechnologyNews.com in the link below. Like, share, and subscribe for more Florida business news videos.